Hi guys, I hope you're doing well and I want to wish you happy holidays. I wish that all your dreams come true in the new year. It has been a very tense, very crazy 2020 and I'm really happy that we're finally out, over with and moving into the new future, new adventure. Me and Keen actually have a gift for you just to finish off this year and it's a very exciting opportunity, guys. I've already worked with Keen last year, so for those who don't know, Keen is one of the largest platforms for psychics, astrologers, tarot readers, any kind of metaphysical experts that you can imagine. Keen offers many different ways on how to connect with the expert, whether it's an online chat or a phone call. They have somebody online there pretty much any time, so even if you go on there in the middle of the night, there is a very high chance that there will be many experts online that you can choose from. And of course they do offer reviews that you can read before you contact an expert. Now I just want to share my experience from last year, because I really, I didn't just work with Keen. They gave me an opportunity to play around on the website, to contact different readers, to get readings done, phone calls and chats and so on. So I did choose a few readers and I did have quite a few readings from them. I did read reviews. I went by reviews. Even though I work in a similar industry, I'm actually pretty skeptical, believe it or not. So I went ahead and I talked to a few experts. And now, a year later, it is pretty spooky because especially one of them was very spot on. She predicted my pregnancy in 2020. She described my partner in full detail. She was describing many different events that I couldn't even think of back then. And now a year later, I realized how spot on she was with all these little details. Then I contacted the other lady and it was a phone call and I gave her a couple of projects that I wanted to do, and right off the bat she told me this one is going to work, this one is not going to work, and she was spot on as well. The project that she told me wasn't gonna work did not work out. The other one actually did. And then I did run into someone that wasn't quite spot on. Maybe I just didn't connect with her energy and she didn't connect with mine. But what I'm trying to say, guys, that if you read reviews, if you feel the connection with the reader, if you feel like this is someone that you resonate with, try it out, see for yourself. Like I said, a year later, I can definitely give better feedback, and yes, things that they have predicted have resonated with me. They have happened. So the gift that me and Keen are offering you is for new customers only, $1.99 for the first 10 minutes. You can use these 10 minutes to either start a chat with an expert, a phone call, whatever you prefer. And of course, I always recommend to read reviews before you start a chat or a phone call. That way you know what to expect, or that way you can see what other people have experienced with this particular expert. And of course, Keen offered me a link, my personal link, that you can use to sign up for this deal for $1.99 for the first 10 minutes. It is trykeen.com/111. You can use that link as a new customer, sign up. The sign up process is very easy. This website is very addicting, but at the same time very fun. And I think a lot of people, especially right now, want to know what 2021 can bring, especially after such a tough year. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity to share with you guys. And yes, of course, I am an affiliate. Just wanna let you know that, okay? However, this is a really great deal, really great discount, and of course, I'm really happy to share it with you. Now, on to the yearly readings. Hi Capricorn, I hope you're doing well. This is going to be your 2021 yearly reading. I'm really excited because finally we're done with the crazy year of 2020, especially you guys have had a pretty interesting year. You've had a lot of good things, but you also had a lot of pretty crazy things. And it's so nice that after the 20th of December, the restrictions on your sign, the obstacles, the challenges that Capricorn had to deal with for the longest time are finally loosening up and finally leaving your sign. And I think that you're going to end up with a lot of rewards, honestly, by the end of this year. But I've done a 2020 yearly reading. If you want to watch that to compare whether or not that one resonated with you, okay, go ahead and watch that. I have that on my channel, and then come back here and then watch this one, because if the older one resonated with you, then this one might as well. So let's start with your yearly reading, Capricorn. Let's see what you guys can expect. So Capricorn, what can Capricorn expect to happen? Just saw an Ace of Pentacles. Good. Money, career. What can they expect in the beginning of 2021? In the middle of 2021? And the end of 2021? Wow, the World at the bottom. So that's going to be a very different year for you guys. And of course I can say that, you know, especially based on astrology, how Capricorns are gonna finally take it easy now. But also with the World card, this is a before and after, literally. You know, it's a very major change. The World usually talks about completion, though. One cycle is ending, a new one is beginning, and it's very symbolic that the year is ending, and this is why, right? But on the other hand, I believe you're leaving something behind and you're completing a certain chapter in your life, but you're completing it with ease. You know, there is a sense of done that, been over with it, time to move on to these new adventures, these new beginnings. The World can also talk about a lot of travel. And you know, most likely after March this year, 2021, we are going to be able to travel freely, or better than in 2020. So it could be that maybe your year will revolve around travel quite a lot. Also, this could indicate immigration. You know, a lot of times the World talks about international relations, and not just traveling to international places, but also getting the paperwork in order, visas, and so on. And of course, internet. You know, if your career is connected to the internet, that could also be very beneficial for you. So let's start out with the beginning of the year. We do have Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups does talk about emotional roller coasters. So I feel like not all of you are going to experience that shift, like drastic shift, right? Where things are just completing and becoming easier and so on. Some of you may be in the state of confusion, not really knowing what exactly to expect. Possibly having certain expectations. It could be different. You know, Seven of Cups, however, is also options in front of you, and some of them are too good to be true, and you need to figure out which ones are actually true, which ones are good enough, which ones are not tricky, right? So with Seven of Cups, there will be a choice in front of you in the beginning of the year. Could be in regards to your love life, could be in regards to work, but there is definitely a sense of you having to make a choice here, you possibly feeling a little confused, experiencing lots of emotions. So let's see, why is Seven of Cups here? Yeah, there is a shift happening in your life. It could be an actual move, by the way, like you moving places in the beginning of the year. And you know, you hesitate a lot in the beginning. You hesitate to take action, move forward, manifest. If you have been experiencing many blockages, obstacles, and just overall challenges in the past, and you know that you have to persevere to get them all, nothing falls on your lap easily, and you have the discipline that you need. But on the other hand, you know, it could be sometimes that you're too realistic, especially after 2020. You are too realistic, you are not exactly sure whether or not things can work out, whether or not it's worth trying to attract certain fortune your way or certain opportunities your way. Do not get stuck in that energy, even though I don't think you will, because yes, it could be about the shift in your life that you're nervous about, but it could be that you're actually going to start shifting in the right direction, despite of you having some sort of mental imprisonment, not believing in yourself fully, and so on. You see, the beginning of the year is almost like the aftermath, but more like psychological aftermath after 2020, where you're like, oh, you know, what is happening? Are we okay now? You know, what is going on? And obviously, you know, you, like no other sign, can expect big rewards. You know, maybe in December, maybe a little bit further on, maybe you already had them in 2020. So I'm not saying that it was all incredibly challenging for you, but there is some sort of psychological aftermath where you are a little, I don't want to say like messed up from certain events, but you're a little doubtful possibly about your future. And it's okay. You know, it's okay to be that way. We don't heal overnight. But what's most important is that you are, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, you are experiencing a shift. You are experiencing a change. You know, wheels start spinning in your favor where you just get caught on this new adventure. And I feel like the easiest thing here for you guys is to go with the flow. Not to worry about the structure, the discipline. More like pick up the pace, you know, pick up the pace of events that are happening and move at the same speed with them. Okay, now towards the middle of the year, we have King of Swords. Let's see what this is all about. It could be a partner of yours. Could be some legal. Okay, there are two kings. 3 kings. I don't understand. And the Hierophant at the bottom, you know, I just recently realized that I think I'm mispronouncing this word, but it's okay because, you know, I do have an accent. I'll always have an accent, and I just don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Hierophant? I don't know. But anyway, so we do have King of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Okay, so these could be your options. 7 of Cups. These don't have to be all romantic, guys, but it could be maybe business partnerships that may come around, and they're all very interesting, you know? Friends, I don't know, colleagues, just overall important characters in your life in 2021 that will influence it. One of them, this King of Swords, is bringing you a burden. Okay, this could be a legal person, a lawyer, a judge. It could be a legal assistant. Could be someone that you have been experiencing like a legal battle with, maybe. This person is bringing you some sort of a burden, okay? This person is, you may distance yourself from this person possibly. Could be an air sign in your life, okay? But there is a potential to drop the burdens that this person is causing you and no longer have to come back to it. Now, this doesn't mean that the person will be out of your life. But what it means is that, you know, a certain burdening situation that's unpleasant, obviously, may come to an end. It's like people, you know, interactions, your connections will be the most important in the middle of the year. It's not going to be career. It's not going to be, I don't know about romance, right? But it's not like connections with people, networking, interacting possibly is going to be what's important in the middle of the year, your social circle generally. Now here's another king here with the Hermit. Could be a Virgo you're dealing with, but it could be also a person that may have you may have certain expectations for, but the problem with King of Pentacles is that it's only bringing you the Hermit card, meaning that if you haven't experienced any action from this person in the past, you are not, unfortunately, going to experience this energy in 2021, okay? The Hermit is not really falling apart, like friendships falling apart, relationships falling apart. There's just nothing happening. This person is present in your head, but not in reality. So watch out for that. Also, of course, King of Pentacles could be you, right? And being you, this could suggest that maybe with the Hermit, you're going to make more wiser decisions in 2021 regarding your social circle. You may choose people that are on the same path with you. You may drop the burdening friendships, relationships, and so on. And you may try and manifest something that is allowing you to continue moving forward. Because we did get the Chariot and King of Cups. Now, if this is the third person we're talking about here, that's who you're moving forward with. Could be a Cancer. Could just be a water sign, could just be someone that is actually warm. You know, you're experiencing warmth with this person. So for single people that have either these exes around, or maybe have someone that, you know, they're trying to get to some sort of agreement with, or you're trying to make the relationship make sense. You may experience a change in that environment in your personal life, especially in 2020, to where someone that you currently maybe are dealing with, but it's not a perfect partnership, okay? It's not. You may actually change your perspective, and you may choose a new path with a new person. You may even meet someone new. Now, this is all you if maybe your interactions with people are not going to be the most important. And it's going to be mostly about you in 2020, middle of 2021. It could be that there are certain burdens you're getting rid of, releasing, right? You are purging in some way. You are starting to make wise decisions. You are learning how to possibly be on your own, how to make decisions on your own, how to feel content alone, right? Spiritual development is very possible here. And then you're going to create a new direction that you're going to be moving towards. And it's going to be more of a spiritual direction. It's not going to be something by the book. Okay, I just can't imagine Capricorn being very structured in 2021. It's more like they're going with the flow more. They kind of are becoming more watery in 2021, you know, more like a water sign. Going with the flow, kind of maybe allowing emotions decide for you sometimes, and your intuition, listening to your intuition, not blocking it out completely. Yeah. So that's that. And now, towards the end of the year, we've got the Empress. The Empress, of course, is creativity, you know, a lot of times. And it could be that you could get creative in 2021. You could create a new hobby for yourself that is so rewarding, emotionally especially, you know, that is so fascinating to you. You could be attracting all kinds of new opportunities here in terms of creativity. Or a lot of times, you know, this is about manifesting kind of the hobby into a job as well. You know, whatever you do for fun, you could turn into some sort of source of income. The Empress's pregnancy, of course, you know, as well. So for some of you, maybe towards the end of the year, this could also be a possibility. The Empress is planting seeds. And like I've been telling the signs that I've been doing these readings for, you guys are not going to experience a completely new storyline in 2021. You are going to experience the beginning of it, the first chapter of this new adventure, because the influences that are going on in the world, in the sky, I mean, those will be long lasting for like 20 years, 18 to 20 years. If not more than that. So, you know, you are just starting a new chapter. You are kind of in the middle of the first chapter of the new adventure in 2021. So that's why maybe the Empress could mean you planting seeds for the future. Why is the Empress here? Yeah, absolutely. Just make sure that you don't deceive yourself in terms of your plans, your goals, your aspirations, your future overall. Two of Wands is a very futuristic card. You are working towards your future. You are planting seeds for the future. You are having plans, you know, you are excited for the future. But please don't deceive yourself. Commit to what you're truly enjoying. Commit to the relationship that is gonna possibly be manifested here. Commit to a project, commit to a hobby, commit to a new source of income. Be flexible in 2021. I think that's what the cards are trying to tell you, because Seven of Swords is deceit, you know, and a lot of times, yes, it's deceitful social circle, but also it is you being deceitful towards yourself. So allow less structure, more emotion, more intuition. Do what you love, enjoy it, learn how to enjoy life, and or continue enjoying life, and dedicate yourself to something new. The Hierophant is all about dedication and commitment, longevity, seriousness. It's not about giving up whatsoever. So I think you should choose something and not be afraid to commit to it long term. I think that's what 2021 is all about. And guys, before I leave, I am offering personal yearly readings right now for 30 minutes, $50. It's either tarot spread or 𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕜, you know, whichever one you choose. They're the same price, they're the same length of time. I am offering those only until January 15th, because after January 15th I'm not gonna be booking anymore due to maternity leave that I'm gonna take closer to February or March. So, you know, I'm obviously going to announce that and everything, but I'm offering those now until January 15th. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing year, happy holidays, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.